Hey students, here we are at week 7 and 8. We're going to be looking into flowcharts. So this is a time where we're going to take an in-depth look at flowcharting, and we'll complete actually 2 assignments. One is the take a shower flowchart, and the other one is your game idea flowchart. It's kind of like a way of giving your game idea or a concept a pictorial representation with symbols and related flow arrows, etc. And it kind of maps out the logic of your game. Years ago, a professor told me that, hey, if your logic works for your game or the application you're developing, then if that logic makes sense, then all you need to do is write code to match that logic, and your game will work, or your program will work. And it's quite true. And so, so we do this. It's quite a common thing that happens in our industry, especially on Epic Games. So we'll do first a take a shower flow chart. I'm hoping that everybody's taken a shower before. And so be sure to stay true to the instructions on that list. Like, don't deviate from that. You may take a different type of shower, but try to stay true to that list for your assignment purposes. If you do make a deviance, make sure you comment or note that out. And then after doing this shower flow chart, you'll go ahead and create your game ideas flow chart. So I'd like to list the goals. I'm going to try to do that with every announcement. The goals of each unit, the overarching purpose of the goals, or the learning goals for this unit, is where you're going to learn about the aspect of linear and non-linear flowcharting. What that is, what it means, etc. You want to also understand the big picture is like, why do we even use these things? What's the point of doing a flowchart? Can't I just get in and write code? And then you'll learn even specifically more like, how do you utilize the symbols in flowcharts? What are the symbols? Can I create another one for another type of game? So your learning targets, or your immediate learning targets for the week, will be just review the PowerPoint or the PDF files on flowcharting, and download and install Microsoft Visio. There's also a free download you can do for a period of time for SmartDraw for doing flowcharting. And there are some other similar flowcharting software you may want to use that's online. Visio is the best to use. You do have a free copy of that available to you through DreamSpark. If you're a DreamSpark account, if you're having trouble with that at all, make sure you contact me, and I'll make sure it's hooked up for you. And then you're going to be creating up to 3 levels of your game idea, high-level concept, in your own flowchart. So for your game, and so that's going to be the big piece here. You want to drill down. Some of you guys might say, well, hey, I'm doing a side-scroller game. Well, you can have 3 levels with that. But if you have something where you just have one main terrain, do 3 different terrain areas. If it's a top-down type of thing, like World of Warcraft or something like that. Anyway, just doing this, by going through all this process of flowcharting, you're going to create a visual representation, if you will, of the logical flow of your game using professional flowcharting software. And that's the whole point, so that you can do this, shoot this thing out to your design team, the guys that are working with you, or gals, and they will understand, the logic of the inner workings of your game. So have fun with this assignment. If you have any calls, as always, feel free to give me a call, or if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Have fun, and look forward to seeing you work.